We're back. We have another training day planned with Riley here. So last time you saw us do back, hamstrings, and some deadlifts. Right, today we're going to hit some delts, and following along with his concept for his off season, we're going to touch his back. We're going to hit the rear delts that I want to bring up a little bit for him. He has really outstanding front and medial delts. We got to bring up the rear delt a little bit to match that and continue to touch the back. But yeah, at the end of the day, you can see Riley's in a brand new shirt. He came prepared today. He's looking pretty suave. We're actually new environment.
Style.
Yeah, new environment today at Iron Revolution. It's actually my first time here. Typically, we're at our home location is Kingdom Gym, but obviously this is Riley's home gym.
My home gym, yeah.
So we wanted to come here, probably one of the more well-known gyms in Jersey for us. So it's an opportunity for me to check it out, but also an opportunity for us to bring you guys with us. So anything you want to add?
No, I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it. Dumbbell lateral raises, and we're going to try to keep more constant tension. We're essentially focusing on loading in that shortened range, all right? Look at Riley actually brought his intra-workout shake. Every time we train, I could bust his balls for not having an intra-workout shake. Today, he actually has it. That's on his meal plan. It's a rarity that we actually see him following it 100%.
Been on the plan for 6 months, and I haven't had it since.
See? All right. Yeah, grab what you want, 20, 25s. Oh, yeah. More in the scapular plane. So, out here. That's going to allow us to line that delta up better. So when we get to the top, we're opposing gravity. But now you see what he's doing? He's coming down, all the way down, basically letting that dead hang at the bottom. That's a problem, right? Riley's being fucking lazy. What we want to do is put ourselves in a position where we have a little bit more constant tension. So you're starting out, boom, start here. And then to me, more to me. Straighten out your arm. There you go, right there. Stop letting it come all the way down. Boom, right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest, done. That was a warm-up. Probably can get this one right. Remember, constant tension. So you're a few inches away. Boom, right there. 2. Straighten out your arms. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause at the top for a split second. 9. Just a split second. 10. 11. 12. 3 more. Stay in it. 3. Control it at the top, man. 2. Stop being lazy. There you go. Boom. Most people, when they're doing their side laterals, what they're doing is I'll go from here. What they're doing is they're flying out to the side. And that might not necessarily be a problem for a guy like him. He's got a good delt where at the top here it's opposing gravity. But what you'll see, especially when it gets heavy for a lot of people, is they start to rotate there. And once you start to rotate, what happens is that anterior delt takes over a little bit more so. And if you look at Riley, especially in his rear double, what you'll see in that rear double is a giant, massive front delt, right? And he still has a big medial delt for all intents and purposes, but it's that front delt that really takes over, that anterior delt. So for us to basically minimize a little bit more of that anterior delt, which he's going to get a ton of in any pressing movement that you're doing, you're going to get a ton of that, right? We'll save it for those, and here we want to be more specific or isolate a little bit more of that medial delt and then ultimately the rear delt for us too. Now I really am going to straddle you though. Make sure you're going out in that direction as if I was standing out there. Boom, there you go. Much better, right there. 2, lean forward just a little bit. 3, 4, pause, 5, out, 6, feel it at the top, 7, there you go, make it work, 8, don't swing your torso up, 9, reach out, there you go, 10, come on, 11, one more, hold it, boom, better, 12, locked in on this one, keep that torso fucking straight up and down, pause, boom, perfect, 2, come on, 3, 4, control it, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on, 9, give me another one then, done. We want that cable to come across the muscle that we're trying to train, so to speak.
I just hope these cuffs don't break.
Okay, you can even go 1 right now, just to see if we're lined up well. Boom, perfect. You see how that lines up?
You asking me?
Where that cable is now, boom, it's in line with that muscle that we're trying to train. All right, done.
You don't want to move this chair back a little bit?
That's up to you right there. As long as you maintain that.
So that's one. It was really good.
One thing you want to be careful with is your first movement's been here. So you're here and you're coming up at that trap. You can't necessarily take the traps out of it. We don't necessarily want to take the traps out of it, right? As the trap's job in this position is to stabilize, right? We're not necessarily going to take that out of it. But at the end of the day, you want to put yourself in a position where your first movement is out. You know what I mean? Or at least the intent. Usually we'd have our own cuffs, but obviously, like we said at the beginning of the video, we're in a different environment. So we're trying to figure out what works best here. Sometimes the cuff, if the Velcro isn't good on those and you have, 50 to 70 pounds on the cable stack, those cuffs might not last to a set. 1, think out. 2, there you go. 3, 4, one more. 5, boom. So that's our warm-up, getting used to the movement, making sure that we're set up well as far as the seating position is concerned, the cuffs are concerned. How heavy was that, though? If we wanted to do a working set.
I could probably do like 5, maybe 10 pounds working.
All right, so that means we're going to 70 pounds.
Because he writes your check doesn't mean you have to compliment him.
I'm sorry, what was that? No, Chris was just telling me how good I look again, which I appreciate, especially, given the fact I'm always trying to look better than Riley. It's basically what my career has come down to at this point in terms of my own physique. There you go. Out. That's it. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. No stopping. Come on. Come on. Just like that. Down, 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 down. Again. Come on. Again. Come on. Again. Come on. One more. Come on. Done. So we obviously, at the end there, you guys saw we took advantage of that partial position. That's something that we're going to do here that we want to take advantage of. That's the benefit of this versus like a dumbbell lateral raise, right? People have heard me talk about this a lot. That dumbbell lateral raise, right? It's as we get further away from the body, that's where we're going to overload the tension, right? Like the force production is going to be greatest here. It's going to be hardest here, right? So when we're doing those, we're hitting that here. We're in a position where that cable is pulling us in this direction. So even in that lengthened position, that cable is going this way, right? There's still tension there. So we can take advantage of this position where we wouldn't be able to do that necessarily with a dumbbell. Once that dumbbell drops down to here, it's now the gravity's taking it down to the floor. There's not much tension on the delt at this point. There's no tension on the delt at this point, right? So again, we want to take advantage of the situation that we're in here in terms of the equipment that we're using. So let's go ahead and we'll hit some partials, post this back off set. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. 9, come on. 10, don't just sling it out, come on. 11, take what you got, range-wise. 12, come on. 13, no stopping now, come on. 14, come on. 15, come on. 16, come on. 17, keep going. 18, don't stop, 2 more. 1 more, done. Are your delts feeling juicy and pumped?
Bro.
What did I have planned for Riley here? We had, all right, we're gonna take advantage of a couple more length and partials here, and then we'll go into rear delts before he hits them back. Yeah? I'm gonna wait until Riley gets back, but we're gonna set up this machine for him. We're definitely gonna have to move this foot plate up. There's no way he's able to reach that. No fucking chance. His titties would be like down here. Let's see, I wanna see it. I wanna see what hole we need to have him at, what peg we need to put him at. We were just talking about where we're gonna have to move this up because clearly that's not gonna work for you.
I usually put on.
Oh my God, it does work for him. All right, we'll move it up 1. Take what range you have initially, but as we start to die down in that exercise, we're gonna take advantage of the partial.
You want me to be far away here, or you want me to be here?
Either one is really, it's more of a comfortability thing. At the end of the day, 10 now. Let that come across. There you go. From there, that's your starting point. Boom. Come across the bar. Boom. Right there. Right there. All right, now give me partials.
Oh my God.
Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, in. Into my hand. Out to my hand. One more. I have no idea how many reps that was.
That's fucking 20-something.
Okay, 20-something.
Tim likes when I argue with him.
Riley argues about everything. That's the only reason why people think we're related all the time, is because we don't just fucking have red hair and fucking pale, ugly skin that gets beat red when we train. It's also the fact that we have, you know, it's the unlimited fucking gift of gab. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stay in it now, 11, come on, 12, now stop throwing it up, take what you can get, 13, all in, 14, 15, 16, touch my hand. Now, all the way down. Now, give me what you can get. Come on. 4, come on. 3, come on. 2, couple more. 1 more. 1 more. Done.
He said one more twice.
I'm fucking great at math and counting. Now we're gonna switch back and forth. I don't know where I'm going with this, but we're essentially gonna set him up, and that's right, just 1 round on each of those. Again, remember, his delts are already a relative strong point, right? But what we're gonna do now is set these up so we can hit some rear delts, and we're gonna superset that with a rear delt row, all right, to put him in a position to really get that muscle short and train it, you know, under some load. Squeeze, relax all this. There you go. Squeeze. Was that 6, 7, out, 8, think out, 9, not all the way back, out, 10, relax, 11, 12, keep going, 13, 14, 15, 16, come on, 17, come on, 18, come on, 19, one more, right onto the machine. Elbow moving here.
Underhand or neutral?
You can go on neutral.
Where do you want the elbow?
What's that?
Where?
Right here. Come back to my hand. Boom. Boom. Keep that chest pinned into the pad. Boom. Boom. 5 more. 5, 4. Come on, back to my hand. 3. Hard. 2. A little bit more of a squeeze. Done. Rest. So now we're starting to integrate that back, because we're not going to be able to isolate those rear delts, right? Like, we're going to end up getting some rhomboids, we're going to end up getting some traps, we're going to end up getting some teries, but that's good though, because then from there we'll move into back. So we had a couple more rounds here before we hit a set closer to failure, and then we'll get into some back.
Oh my God, I can't take my shirt off.
So as opposed to increasing the weight over there, I'm gonna continue to increase the weight here to get him a little bit closer to failure, almost like a pre-fatigue, if you would. I want your hands going out, I want your elbows coming back, almost like you're going from a fly to a press in the rear. So I want, yeah, a little bit more at the elbow. Was it 7?
8, yeah.
8, 9, here, 10, come on, 11, get those elbows back, 12, 13, 14, 15, keep going, 16, come on, 17, right there, 18, come on, 19, come on, 20, come on, couple more, done. 3, harder, back to my hand. 4, there you go. 5, come on. 6, it's supposed to suck. Come on. 7, come on. 8, I wanted more. Come on. 9, keep going. Keep your chest in the pad. 10, chest goes forward at the top. There you go. 12, 3 more. 3, come on. 2, come on. 1, all right, we're gonna have to increase weight for the last set. Done. Boom. 2,
Better?
yep. 3, 4, 5, drive those elbows back. 6, 7, 8, come on. 9, come on. 10, 11, stop moving that torso. 12, 13, you're rushing. 14, let it suck. 15, come on. 16, relax at the scap. There you go. Come on, done. Right into it now. Come on. Hard squeeze to the top. Hang out there for a split second. 3, come on. 4, all the way back to my hand. 5, there you go. Come on, find it. 6, come on. 7, harder squeeze. Come on. 8, there you go. Now you're working. Come on, stay in it. Stay in it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Squeeze hard at the top. Squeeze hard at the top. Come on. One more. Come on. Done.
Back it.
Where's my drink? See, you can see there, like this is all pumped up now, so you can see it here, but you can see usually when this isn't pumped up, how much more dense we are here than we are right here. This just how we were just looking at his pump. But yeah, you can see it now. That's what we want, and we want that all the time. So this has symmetry, right? I want chest down and in, butt back a little bit, keeping the elbows as close to the body as possible, so we're keeping it neutral to an underhand grip, right?
Okay.
That's one point I think when it comes to training back, it's like where your hand position is, especially at the end or the lengthened portion of a rep, where your hand position is going to dictate where your elbow position is with an overhand, right? So even people that are doing like, you know, this movement, right, where their arms twisting, right? What happens is you're putting yourself in a position here where you either have to rotate and be conscious of that, or as you break, your elbow is coming back here. This isn't going to be as much lat. This is going to be more upper back, more rear delts, right? The further away that humerus abducts from the arm, that's going to be hitting different points of musculature within that back versus where we want, which is the lat here, needs to be in a position where that elbow is coming down. So if I just maneuver from here to here, right, let alone here, from here to here, my elbow's in a position now where as I break, right, I'm in a position where that elbow is now naturally breaking towards the position I want it to be versus more here, right?
That's good.
Riley lets me know he cares. I want it to look like you're leaning, I want it to feel like you're leaning into the chest pad, but now underhand with the elbows, go underhand with the grip. Yeah, literally. Boom. And now that's what we're trying to do. So as you get back, elbow, boom, hold it, fold that shit together. We're trying to hit this right here, where that lat essentially starts. Done. What's underhand? Neutral to underhand. There you go. Chest stays into the pad. So your chest goes forward as those arms come backwards. Chest goes forward, arms go backwards. There you go. But we want it here though. We want those elbows. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right there. Right there. What number are we on?
7.
What?
7.
Come on.
This is 8.
8. 9. Come on. 10. 11. One more. Boom. All in. Elbows in. 2. Come on. 3. Right there. Feel it here. 4. Come on. 5. Come on. 6. Keep going now. 7. Lengthen parts. All you. I'll help at the end. Come on. More. More. Couple more now. Come on. Chest goes into the pad. Come on. Chest goes into the pad. Come on. Chest goes into the pad. Don't lose it at the top. Come on. Couple more now. Riley needs to stop fucking around and add some weight to the fucking bar. When I put 3 plates on, I guarantee internally he was bitching. He was ready to bitch, right? But now he gets fucking 19 fucking reps and is wondering why we're doing so many goddamn reps. Because you don't put enough goddamn weight on the bar.
What?
What, he says, after my entire fucking rant. You should be doing that for a working set for you, and this is where people go wrong, right? Like, at a certain point, if you want to have a working set, and you want that working set to be something that's going to be majorly impactful, right? Or be a legit working set, that working set should be within the rep range that you're given. So if I'm giving you 6 to 9 reps as a working set here, that weight should legitimately be 4 plates into 25, easy, like fucking 18 reps.
That was not 18 reps. That was
at least like 13 to 15 reps.
When this video comes out, I want to see that again.
That's fine. It was 13 to 15 reps. Regardless of whether it was 13 to 15, 18,
I thought
whatever.
we were doing 12.
It's double. That's a back off set.
What?
12 reps.
I thought we were doing 12 working. That's what I thought we were doing.
Where's this guy even get this shit from? Clearly needs more pre-workout.
1 cup of coffee.
Now we are going to go up. But the only reason why we're going to go up is because we essentially did our back off set. And if this happens, I would always tell somebody or encourage the reality, like, just because you do whatever, we program it where a working set is first and then a back off set is second, right? But just because you do your back off set up front, which is essentially what he did there accidentally, doesn't mean that you then can't do a working set after the fact. You know what I mean? You're still hitting it, you're still getting the same result at the end of the day. There you go. 1, come on. 2, 3, come on. 4, 5, elbows in, come on. 6, chest goes forward. 7, there you go, come on. 8, don't swing it, come on. 9, control, Riley, control, come on. 10, chest goes forward, come on. 11, right there, let those happen, come on. Come on. Done. Set.
Fuck.
You might be better off on this one.
Try that.
Yeah?
Try it.
What? Too far out?
Yeah. You tell me. I hate it.
Yeah, it's too far out.
Awkwardly far.
If we had a
This
D
one,
handle,
this one you can tuck.
I know, but if we had a D handle, yeah, it's going to end up being the same thing. And down. I would say almost back away from that chest support a little bit. Yeah. You can see that working from here, but really what we're trying to hit here is all the way back into that iliac press. We want to see that portion of the lat really working and firing. 12 reps. Elbow down, straight down with the elbow. Boom. You don't have to think back, you got to think straight down. Boom. Down, down, down. Boom. Push my hand straight down. Boom. 11, 12, done. Another plate or a 25?
I gotta do a plate.
Plate? Elbow down. You feel that?
Yeah.
There you go. Come on, here. Almost think that you want your elbow to touch here. 7, 9, stop jumping out of your seat. 10, done. 2, squeeze the bottom. 3, squeeze. 4, 5, harder at the bottom. 6, there you go. 7, 8, done. At curls now, you want to do just an incline curl? Boom. Right, hitting that lengthen position. Yeah? You can pay attention to this too. We're gonna go for more of a cluster set here. He doesn't need any more arms, we're just touching him. So at the end of the day, for you, all we wanna do is first set, we're gonna take as far as we can, so whatever it is, 12, 15, 20, you're gonna bring yourself to failure. Then we're gonna take like a 15-second break in between, few deep breaths. Then you're going right back in, same weight, get as many as you can, few seconds breath, go back in again and again and again for 4 to 5 total rounds. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The biggest thing you you see here is people trying to throw that arm up, especially as they fatigue. That humerus starts to pop up. We want to keep that nice, long, extended, and hit that thing in the length and range. What number are we on?
11.
12, 13, 14. Push into my hands. 15, 16. Don't let those arms move up. 17. Push back into my hands. Come on, back into my hands. Just the elbow. Just the elbow. Come on. A few more. You got more. Come on. Keep going. 5. Come on. 4. Come on. 3. Come on. 2. One more. Done.
You fucking bitch.
15 seconds. A few deep breaths. You know what I mean? Let's go. Back against my hands on these. Come on. 3. Come on. 4. Keep going. 5. 5 more, Riley. Come on. 5. Come on. 4. Come on. 3. Take what you can get. 2. One more. Rest. Dude's trying to smash my toes into pieces.
I'm trying to.
I guarantee you'll be sore as shit tomorrow in your bicep too. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're just taking it to that point where he's basically at failure and we're staying there for a little while. You'll probably be pumped to shit too. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Don't leave my hands. 4, 5. Come on. 6. One more. Rest. There we go.
Oh my God.
Riley hates anything that's hard. Fucking Instagram bodybuilders. Come on. Let's go. Push back on my hands. 1. Come on. 2. Come on. 3. Let's go. 4. On my hands. 5. Again. One more. Done. One more round.
Do you have anybody that doesn't complain?
What?
Do you have anybody that doesn't complain? I bet you Marina complains the same amount.
Oh yeah, Marina complains a lot. Yeah, Marina definitely complains. We don't have to bleep that out either. Yeah. Yeah. I want to hear Chris say it, Riley say it, Tim say it. Oh yeah.
No. Sure. I'm on the same page as Marina. I was just asking.
Oh no, you were definitely on the same page. You said, and I'm pretty sure if we were on that 15 seconds, he said Marina complains, or Marina definitely complains.
We'll hit a little playback.
There you go.
I bet you Marina complains the same amount.
Now, come on. 1, 2, 3. Keep your elbows on my hands. 4. Come on. Push back on my hands. Come on. Keep going. 3 more. Come on. 3. Come on. 2. Come on. Done. And that's that. All right, so we just got done with another session with Riley. This time, delts, rear delts, back. Again, keeping with the theme like we talked about prior to the session as far as touching the back once in a while. We also hit arms a little bit too. But nonetheless, how was it?
My shoulders haven't been that pumped in a long time.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
So we're in a different gym, obviously, like we talked about at the beginning, Iron Revolution. So there was a little working into some of the, rep ranges and weight is what I'm looking for that we were using. But nonetheless, we got it done. A little bit more reps, which is why he's got such a mean pump. But it's nice to get that kind of change once in a while. You know what I mean? But again, next time, we're here, we have a little bit of a better working point of reference. So, with that being said, I think yesterday we had check-in day for him, and we were just talking about how that check-in went, and basically we decided we were going to stop looking at scale weight for the rest of the off season. And don't get me wrong, we'll look at it from time to time, when I'm interested enough, when you're looking thick enough, we'll step on and see where we're at. But I know our last push-up, we got, both of us got a little scale oriented, and we were looking at that scale and we were pushing things so heavily to get to specific numbers as far as the scale is concerned. We had set ourselves a goal at the beginning of the off season to hit 220, and realistically we didn't even come close to 220, right? But well, I mean, what the 216 I think was the highest we got.
216.
Yeah, 216. So we did come relatively close to 220. It felt further away because of how hard we were pushing to get that 216. Right?
That's what that was like. 5,000 calories, 5,200.
Yeah.
Pushing food like major.
Yeah. I mean, we were hitting hard on the calories. And even then, anybody that's done that, there's a period of time that you could do that for before food is just like fucking, it makes you sick just thinking about it. So, at the end of the day, hopefully this time around, we'll keep things a little bit more streamlined line, and we'll push what we need to push. I mean, you're already eating what? You know, with the exception of meal 1, which if anybody's familiar with Serious Mass, the weight gainer.
I'm gonna do I told you I'm gonna do a full day of eating tomorrow.
Yeah, so there you go. We can look forward to that.
Instagram, my whole day of eating.
So he'll have a full day of eating up, which will be his meal plan before this video comes out, most likely. So that'll be cool to see for everybody, and you can go follow him. What's your Instagram name?
Riley Earl.
So there you go, at Riley Earl, to see his full day of eating and see where we're at there. But you're looking at, you know, with the exception of meal 1, which again, if anybody's familiar with Serious Mass, right now we're not even doing a full serving of Serious Mass, but we're blending a shake that has some other goodies in there for meal 1. Meals 2, 3, and 4, I think are a minimum of what, 80 to 100 grams of carbs, somewhere in that range. I would say,
and they're basically the same thing except for the meat. Is one meal is
I think it's 300 grams of white rice, right, and then 2 rice cakes and honey.
Yep. For
at least the second and third, yeah.
Yeah, second and third meal. The last one is potatoes and red meat.
Oh yeah, 400 grams of potatoes, 2 Martin's potato buns. Martin's potato bread is just a shit, you know what I mean? That one's always easy to eat. But nonetheless, and then the last meal is what? Oatmeal?
No, on training days, it's just the shit. It's just a protein shake.
Oh, okay.
No eggs.
So at the end of the day, we're working our food up there is the point. But the bottom line is I don't want to work past a certain point when the goal is to step on stage relatively early next year. You know what I mean? So what we're doing is we're essentially keeping him in a position where we could grow those weak points without gaining, you know, the unwanted body fat that's really not going to serve us any purpose here. Remember, the more body fat you're putting on during an off season, the less likely you are to continue to build muscle, right? So we want to keep ourselves in a pretty sensitive spot. You know, and that's going to come from just being a little bit more careful. So I think pulling away that scale weight for both of us puts us in a little bit of a better mental position to be able to just keep doing what we're going to do. Ultimately, if you eat well, right, and you're eating to your plan, which is set up for you to put on size in terms of the caloric intake, and you're training your ass off, you're going to grow. It's just a matter of, you know, time and patience, which, you know, not all of us are great at when it comes to bodybuilding, but at the end of the day, that's the key component to make somebody a good bodybuilder. So unless you have something to add.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for next season.
Yeah, he's already talking about what the plans are for next season. I don't fucking know. We're going to go in, we're going to win some shows, and then we're going to decide from there if we're ready to step on the national stage or not, right? But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that's it for us today. So we're out, and we'll see you guys next time.